is certified personal trainer and health coach.
So today we're going to talk about carbohydrates and why they're important to our body. Carbohydrates, pretty much a macronutrient needed in largest amount for our body to produce energy. It is our body's favorite source of energy and fuel. That's why a lot of people that do really intense activity, or lift a lot of weights, they eat a lot of carbs. But you might think, oh my God, so how do I know the right amount of carbs to eat? It all has to do with, like I said, your physical activity, like the intensity of it on a daily basis, and your weight. So, let's use me as an example. I weigh 126 pounds. Okay, so if I was to do normal activity, like what a normal person does,
Wake up, go to work, come back, cook dinner. Like your physical activity is pretty much walking around places. You're not really doing, anything major. Maybe jogging like twice a week.
You should be consuming around 126 grams per day.
According to my weight.
So if you weighed 150 pounds, you should be consuming 150 grams per day. That's when you're a normal person. When you're an intermediate athlete, which means like you jog every day, you do some physical activity every day that is more than just walking or I don't know, going up and down stairs. What I'm saying is like, you hit the gym like once every 2 days, you lift a little bit of weight, not too much. You do, the norm. You're a pretty fit person, like you could call yourself fit. You should be consuming, with my weight, which is 126 pounds, I should be consuming, for example, 252 grams per day, which is about, the right amount of what I do consume every day. Although I do have a lot of, physical activity every day.
It's not really demanding. Like, I am not a bodybuilder right now. I'm not trying to get big.
I'm just trying to maintain myself fit. Actually, I'm trying to lean out. So what I'm doing right now is actually carb cycling, which is a completely, different topic. It has to do with carbohydrates as well, but it has to do with how to play around with the amount of intake of carbohydrates you take on a daily basis, to achieve fat loss and at the same time maintaining your muscle. The third one, which is serious bodybuilding. If you're a serious bodybuilder, you're not gonna want to be, if you're my weight, if you're a female, 5'1", 126 pounds, you're not gonna be wanting to consume 126 grams per day, nor 252 grams per day. You're gonna be wanting to consume a lot of carbs because you are, burning so many calories per, your workout. You're putting so much, energy in your workout. You're lifting so many weights for like hours and hours. So you're gonna have to consume, if you're my weight, 378 grams per day. And it all depends on your weight. There's a bunch of carbohydrate calculators online where you can put your weight and wherever you're at in your physical activity level, like I just explained, and it will give you a percentage and a number. So try going online and looking it up depending on your weight. I could spend here all night talking about every single type of
weight, but I'm just gonna take like 24 hours or more. But anyways, so scientifically, let's talk about carbs a little bit. Our body can use the glucose that is, from the carbs to produce energy. If you know a little bit of bio, or you took a science class in high school or in college, or taking bio 1 or something, you should know this. Glucose forms energy throughout the process. Cellular respiration, which has nothing to do with breathing, by the way. It's pretty much glycolysis, and then it goes into the Krebs cycle, and then to electron transport chain. And it's like a bunch of scientific things that I know you guys don't care. But, just throwing that out there. That is important for our body to produce energy and our cells and tissues to function properly, and you can be alive, Because we are made up of cells. Like, we're one big cell, or 1 billion cells in one, however you want to talk. Okay.
There's a lot of other reasons why carbs are important. They're needed for our nervous system, kidneys, muscle. And when I talk about muscle, I don't only mean this, I also mean the heart muscle, So it is very important for a lot of parts of our body. So I think a low carb diet doesn't really, it's not really a good one, because then your body adapts, and then all sorts of stuff happens. Your body starts getting energy from fats only, and then essentially that's not a good thing. Even though,
well, like, you think about it, you're like, okay, so if my body gets its energy from fats, it means consuming the fat, meaning I lose weight. No, essentially at first probably yes, but then, like I said, your body adapts, and that's not going to be happening anymore, and you're going to be really pissed.
but this video was about carbohydrates and why they're important. Now you know, go on the little carbs calculator and look up, your weight and what is the right amount for you to be taking. You don't want to take too many carbs and not doing as much activity or as much physical activity, and you don't want to be doing a lot of physical activity and not consuming the right carbs, which is what gives you energy. So you already know. Alright, well guys, thank you for watching. This was actually my first video.
So I hope you liked it. I am going to be making more.
I've been wanting to do this for a while now, so there you go. Thank you.